Hello, my name is Tal Kramer, co-owner of Avalon Property Management. We serve Marietta, Cobb County, and surrounding areas. Today I want to talk to you about one of the most common questions. How do we handle maintenance? To do that, first let me tell you that we use a very sophisticated software package called Appfolio. It's considered one of the best in the property management industry. And I'm telling you this because every tenant gets a portal on the system. They use that, by the way, to pay their rent online. But as far as maintenance goes, they get to submit a service request through the portal. They can upload photos, provide details, etc. Once our maintenance coordinator receives that notification, the first thing we do is troubleshoot before we send somebody out to work on it. For example, the tenant identifies that the garage door is not going up. One of the first things we're going to do is ask them, are the electric eyes still in alignment with each other at the bottom? Or the garbage disposal isn't working. Well, have they checked for an object in the disposal? Or have they hit the reset button at the bottom? We do let the tenant know on situations like those that if we do send somebody out, and it was tenant caused, unfortunately we're going to have to bill them back for the service call. Another example is GFCI outlets. An outlet's not working. Well, are they familiar with these? Do they know where the test button is? Sometimes it's not where you think. It could be in a totally different bathroom. Sometimes the GFCI could actually be in the circuit breaker or in the electrical panel in the basement or in the garage. So we do our best to avoid sending out a contractor, but then when we do, we submit a service order to the contractor. They'll go out and identify what the problem is and make the necessary repairs. In the meanwhile, we've also sent you, our owner, an email to say the tenant reported that the garbage disposal isn't working. We don't want you surprised at the end of the month if there happens to be a repair bill because nobody ever informed you that there was something wrong in the first place. When we send out a contractor, our contractors may be a little bit more expensive than the ones you might use at home, and the reason is for your liability protection. We need to send out a contractor that is insured because God forbid something goes wrong, you need that protection. Many homeowners typically want to do the repairs themselves, and that's easy to do when you're in the house, but just think about this. You're up there fixing a ceiling light and your ladder falls down and seriously injures the child, the tenant's child. Oh boy, we're both in trouble at that point. So we only use licensed insured contractors, and we make sure that their insurance is still up to date at all times. When we get the invoice from the contractor, we'll post it to your account, and you'll see that posting at the end of the month when you get your owner's statement. Maintenance is easy. We simply make sure that the tenant can report things, that we get on top of it, and we take care of it. Now, one other thing to be aware of, here in Georgia, you don't have any options on this. I hate to say it that way, but the Georgia Tenant Landlord Act requires that you maintain the property in the same condition that you delivered the property to the tenant. So for example, that ceiling fan fails. You can't just replace it with a light fixture because they moved in with a ceiling fan. That was part of their expectation. So if it's broken, you do have an obligation to fix it, and we understand those obligations, and if you don't, we'll be happy to educate you on that. Bottom line here is we take care of the properties, our tenants are happy, they renew their leases with us on a very high basis, and that's good for you because you don't get tenant turnover. If you have any further questions about maintenance, please give us a call at 770-971-0025. We've been serving this area for a long time. We have over 90% of our clients are by referral. Come join the Avalon family. Go on Google and look at over 30 plus 5-star reviews. Come join us. You'll be happy you did.